What's up guys, Jeff Wybo here, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about a few things that can help you in your business, namely how to outsource. So where I started to learn how to outsource goes back a long way. It goes all the way back to the Army, where they would put so much work on us with so little time to do it, and I never could figure out how am I supposed to get all this stuff done, a 20-minute task when I only have 10 minutes. And what they were trying to teach was how to start managing as a leader in a leadership role. Now this is actually how I started to learn how to outsource. Basically, they would give us a task where we had to, for example, have everything nicely laid out on your bed, and you had a shower, and you just got back from a run or something like that, and there's just no time to get your bed ready and somebody to fix the shirts and somebody to mop the floor and all this stuff. It'd be 20 minutes of stuff, 10 minutes. What you had to learn to do was delegate to people to do certain tasks. And when you're a junior leader, you do not understand how to do this. Eventually you learn, I can't do everything. I need to hire it out pretty much. So in the Army taught me this way. Another example I like to do is a restaurant. Let's say there's an amazing Italian restaurant, mom and pa own it, and they're delivering perfect food out to the patrons. There's like minimal complaints, zero complaints. If there's anything like they're comp their food, open up a second restaurant. Well, now they can't be at both restaurants at 5 a.m. cutting the food and preparing it and making everything perfect. They have to have two managers and they go back and forth between the restaurants. Well, now there's complaints, a little bit of complaints, but they have to manage it at a higher level now. So now this is like what you're going to use now in real estate investing or potentially even as a realtor. But real estate investing wise, you can have one rental property. It can run 100% smooth. Not one complaint, no tenant headaches. They phone, you're there. You're the greatest landlord in the world. The moment you want to start expanding, you have to learn to step back and start managing the properties as a manager. There is not enough time in those 20-minute tasks to get things done in that 10-minute period. You need to know how to phone somebody to get the plumber over there. Maybe, I'm just gonna spend the time painting my unit because that's gonna save me the cost of a painter. However, when you're doing that at the larger scale, you're not able to buy the next deal because you're too busy in the deal painting one of the properties. So of course, brand new landlords, first thing you do, you manage your own property. You should always be calculating in the cost what a management fee would cost, even at the junior level on your first deal, because you're not going to want to, 30 years from now, you're not going to want to be running over there. You're going to want to scale up and have a manager that you're paying. So always budget before you purchase. So also as a realtor, there's so many people say, why don't you go put your own signs up? Or even as a landlord, why don't you cut your own grass? Well, when I'm running across the city to do something, that's gas, there could be traffic, there could be an accident. I could get into an accident, but to do this $10 task, if I can hire it out, the grass cutting, I do not cut my grass on my rental properties. I know some of the landlords in our network did when they first began, because that's the thing you do. I cut it first and then I eventually hired it out because I did not want to be spending my time cutting the grass. I wanted to look at the next deal. So if I had every Tuesday, I was like, oh my God, I gotta cut the grass today. That would just affect my entire day. So by hiring it out for $20, they come, they cut it. I don't even know when it happens. I wire them the bill, e-transfer, and I can continue on. So let me know down in the comments section any place that you've outsourced before. Other places that I've outsourced successfully is, have you read the 4-Hour Work Week? I automate all my bills, all the internet, all the Rogers cable, cell phone bills, everything just comes out of my credit card. My worst day is if my credit card gets hacked and then I have to change my credit card codes. But other than that, everything's automated, just comes right in, comes right out. I know, for example, my office, you have the ability to pay cash, probably post-dated check, but Visa payments cost X amount of percentage more for them to run the Visa. Fair enough, they're a business. I know a lot of people will say, oh, I'd rather save that little bit of a percentage if I just go there and pay cash. Well, the act of driving all the way down to my office to pay the monthly fee that I owe, I could have been focusing on clients that could potentially make me $10,000. So always look for these little ways to keep leveraging yourself and your time, because time is your best asset. So if you can find other ways to outsource, great. Let me know in the comments section. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to click the like button, hit the subscribe, and click that little bell to make sure you know when I'm posting. Make sure you're following me over on Instagram at Jeff Wybo. You can catch me on Facebook as well, Snapchat, and check for Matt and Graham's videos down below, and you also see a link to the 4-Hour Work Week. Thanks guys.